Hello guys, I was receiving messages to they were asking that how to attempt any joint. In our body we have several joints: elbow joint, shoulder joint, wrist joint, and in upper limb and also in lower limb we have many joints, and also in the thoracic cavity we have many joints. So how you can attempt the joint to get the maximum marks? First of all, you have to give the heading of that joint, then you have to write the first heading: intro. In this intro you have to write different things like type of joint, the joint is of which type, then the shape of joint, the joint is of which shape, then the axis of joint, which axis, then capacity of mobility, that how much can a joint can be movable, then stability, then the joint is simple, compound, or complex. So first thing you have to write is type, that joint is of which type, however it is a synovial joint, fibrous joint, or a cartilaginous joint, which type cartilaginous joint. Then the shape is ball and socket joint, hinge joint, simple joint, like this. Then axis, uniaxial, biaxial, or multiaxial. Then capacity of mobility, how much it is movable. Then the stability and which factor, then you have to write that factors which provides the stability to your joint. Then the joint is simple, like between two surfaces, or a compound or complex, have a disc. So in intro, then after the intro you have to write the second heading known as the articulation. In articulation you have to be very specific. You have to write that only the articular surfaces, those surfaces which are performing the articulation of that joint, you have to very specific in the articulation, you have to very specific. Then the next joint is the next heading, the next heading is the capsule. Next heading is the capsule. You have to write the capsule and the surface that covered by the capsule, and those surfaces which are not covered by the capsule. So you have to write about the capsule, and you must remember that the capsule always attach away from the article margins. Capsule is always attached away, means the capsule is away from articular margins, from articular margins. Capsule is always away. Then the fourth heading you have to give is of ligaments. In this ligaments you have to write the ligaments involving in that joint, and also the attachment of the ligaments which are involving in it. Then after the ligaments you have the next heading known as the synovial membrane. In synovial membrane you have to write the synovial membrane, synovial liquid, and also you have to include the bursas in it, that which bursas are included in it. Then the next heading is the movement. You have to write the movement involving in it, and the muscles which are involving in the movement. Then the next heading is the stability. Now the stability, you have to write that which things are providing stability to that joint, are the ligaments, the shape, the muscles, which things are involving in the stability. Then the next heading is the nerve supply of that joint and the vascular supply. The nerve supply, Halton's law, you have to write include in this. Then you can also write the Halton's law, or you can write the vascular supply of that joint. So this is the way to solve the joint. If you solve the joint like this, you will get the maximum marks in any type of the exams. So thank you.